Hi kids! I am Teacher Yang. I'm a grade 6 mathematics teacher. At your service!
Let me be your guide in accomplishing the learner's activity sheets in Mathematics 6 for quarter 3. Please get your last for week number 7. On this video, we will focus on MELP number 15. Our topic is visualizing and describing surface area and naming the unit of measure used. With the learning competency, visualizes and describes surface area and names the unit of measure used for measuring the surface area of solid or space figures. Are you ready for today's journey? Let's start with a trivia. Do you know that solid figures are made up of surfaces? These surfaces can be easily visualized using the net. A net shows how a solid figure looks like when laid flat. Once laid flat, the surface area can be clearly pictured out. Surface area refers to the sum of all of the faces that enclose the solid. The faces include the top and bottom or called bases, and the remaining surfaces called lateral surfaces. Study closely example number 1. Observe the cylinder below. The upper and lower circular faces are referred to as bases. The curved surface is referred to as a lateral surface. Here is example number 2. The figure at the left in the illustration above is a square-based pyramid. The bottom square face is the base. The 4 triangular faces are the lateral surfaces. This time, let's analyze example number 3. The figure at the left is a triangular prism. Since prisms are named after their bases, it is obvious that the upper and lower bases are the triangles. The 3 parallelograms are the lateral surfaces. Before we move on to our topic, kindly answer this drill. Directions: check the figures illustrating the nets of the given solid figures. I will be giving you 10 seconds to answer. The timer starts now. Time is up. Let's check. The given illustrations are the nets for the solid figures cylinder, cone, and cube. Therefore, all of the figures should be checked. Did you get them all right? Good job! Knowing that you are already familiar with how the nets of some solid figures look like, I am sure our lesson about surface area will be easier for you to understand. The surface area of solid figures are illustrated and described in the succeeding table. The table consists of 3 columns. The first column shows the solid or space figure. The second column displays the illustration of surface area using nets. And the third column contains the description of the surface area. Based on the first column of the table, the solid figure is a cube. On the second column, you can see that its net is made up of 6 square faces, while on the third column, the surface area of the cube is described as the sum of all the areas of the 6 square faces in square units. Here is another part of the table. As you can see, the figure is called a rectangular prism. On the second column is the illustration of its surface area using nets, wherein it is made up of 6 rectangular faces. The surface area is described as the sum of all the areas of the 6 rectangular faces in square units. The next figure on the table is a square-based pyramid. Based on its net, it has a square base and 4 triangular faces. The surface area is described as the sum of the area of the square base and the areas of the 4 triangular faces in square units. Another solid or space figure is the cylinder. A cylinder's net illustrates that it has 2 circular bases and a curved lateral surface. The surface area is described as the sum of the areas of the 2 circular bases and the area of the curved surface in square units. One of the most commonly known solid figure is the cone. The net shows that it has 1 circular base and a curved lateral surface. The surface area is described as the sum of the area of the circular base and the area of the curved surface in square units. The last solid figure is a sphere. The net shows that it occupies curved surfaces. The surface area is described as the sum of the area of the circular base and the area of the curved surface in square units. In terms of units, surface area is written in square units. The following are the commonly used units of measure for measuring the surface area of solid or space figures. We have square meters, square decimeters, square centimeters, square millimeters, square kilometers, and square miles. Let us analyze some examples of solid or space figures with corresponding units. Here is example number 1. The figure at the right is another net for a cube. As you can see, each of the square face has an area of 25 square centimeters. Since the surface area, which is written using the symbol capital S and capital A, is the total of all the 6 faces, it can therefore be written that surface area is equal to 150 square centimeters. Take a look at example number 2. The figure at the right is a net for a cylinder. Based on the figure, the area of each circular base is 3.14 square meters. The area of the curved lateral surface is 25.12 square meters. Adding all the areas, it can therefore be stated that the surface area of the cylinder is equal to 31.40 square meters. Now, here is example number 3. The figure at the right is a sphere. Based on the figure, the area of the circle is 314 square decimeters. The surface area of this solid figure can be derived by adding it 4 times. Therefore, surface area of the given sphere is 1,256 square decimeters. Do you understand the lesson? Let's apply what you learned by answering Activity A. Directions: study and visualize each figure in column A. Match it in the net in column B to illustrate its surface area. Write the letter of the correct answer on the space provided before the number. Here are the given 5 items. I will answer the first item. In number 1, the figure is a cube. As discussed, a cube consists of 6 square faces as its net. Therefore, the correct answer is letter E. Did you get the correct answer? Great job, kids! You may continue answering the remaining 4 items. I will give you 20 seconds to answer this activity. Your timer starts now. Time is up. Let's check. In number 2, is your answer B? You did it right. In number 3, the answer is C. Did you get the correct answer? Good job. Is letter D your answer in number 4? That's correct. Number 5, the answer is A. Did you write the same answer? Great job! You were able to finish the first activity. We can now move on to activity B. Directions: match each solid figure net in column A to the description of its surface area in column B. Write the letter of the correct answer on the space provided before the number. Again, I will answer the first item to serve as your guide. If you will look closely, the figure on number 1 represents the net for a cylinder, wherein the surface area is described as the sum of the areas of the 2 circular bases and the area of the curved lateral surface in square units. So, the answer is letter D. Did you guess the correct answer? Good job! Now, it's your turn to answer. I will be allotting 20 seconds for you to answer the 4 other items. Your timer starts now. Are you done? Time is up. Let's check your answers. Number 2, is your answer letter C? That's correct. In number 3, is your answer B? That's awesome. Is letter E your answer in item 4? You're right. In number 5, the answer is A. Did you answer it correctly? You did a great job! You have fun answering the previous activities? Now, we are down to the last activity. Activity C, Directions. Refer to solid figure 1 to answer the questions in items 1 to 5. For items 6 to 10, refer to solid figure 2. For a clearer view, on the left side of the screen, you will see solid figure 1. On the right side of your screen, you can see the solid figure 2. Same as before, I will answer the first item for you. Number 1. Based on the given measurements, what space figure is shown in solid figure 1? Let me show you again solid figure 1. This figure is a representation of a square-based pyramid. Did you get the correct answer? Good job! Now, you may continue answering numbers 2 to 5. Simply refer to solid figure 1. I will be giving you 50 seconds to answer. Your timer starts now. Now here are the questions for items 6 to 10. Simply refer to solid figure 2 at the right. You have another 50 seconds to answer. Your timer starts now. Are you finished? Time is up! Please refer to the answer guide and check your answers with all honesty. Number 1, the answer is already given, so you start at number 2. The correct answer is 4. In number 3, the answer is square. In number 4, the answer is square meter. In number 5, the answer is 85 square meters. In number 6, the answer is cube. Number 7, the answer is yes. In number 8, the answer is square decimeter. In number 9, you may have 2 options for your answer. You have add the 6 areas or multiply the area to 6. And the last item 10, the answer is 600 square decimeter. Did you get the correct answers? Great job! Congratulations, kids! You were able to perform all the activities intended for MELC number 15. With that, I am proud to say that you are now ready for the next topic.
I hope you enjoyed learning with me. Again, this is Teacher Yang. Please join me again next week for another lesson. See you!